Good morning!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's a Monday morning.
Happy Monday! Yeah.
It's a Blue Monday.
Are you blue? Shame. Everyone, I sort of share this with everyone. We share to get well soon. Shame, she's got the flu. She's sitting in studio today, and I got a heavy chest. So we're gonna be manly today. Yeah, we're gonna be gentlemen about this.
Yes.
How's the weekend?
Good.
What did you do?
Nothing. And you?
I'm gonna tell everyone what we did. You didn't want to tell everyone. We got lost. By the way, Carnival City is like what? 5-ish, 10 minutes. Okay, say 10 minutes away from us where we live. And we were giving my mother-in-law to be a lift to Carnival City because she had this like free play stuff.
Yes.
And now, obviously, we fasting. We couldn't go with her, but we got lost. I get lost on a straight road. I don't know. Okay, I was the driver, but mine wasn't there, and I turned into the Carnival Mall instead of going to Carnival City Casino. And how was that trip?
That's nice. It was fun.
Where we ended up?
Was it Bogsburg?
In
the town.
In the township. It was kind of fun. Alright, so don't get me. This is a beautiful morning, and as we open up the show, just remember we got a jam-packed show for you. I know he's too sick to do this. Okay, I'll do it. So, happy Monday!
It's a Blue Monday!
Alright, stay tuned for the jam-packed show for a full hour as we'll come back straight after this. Welcome back, everybody!
Yay!
Alright, you're live with us on Attenville TV! This is the Crackadown Show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host, by my side.
Hello, everybody!
Alright, so stay tuned for the Jam Pack Show. As I told you before, we just started the show, and well, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of the screen. Right there, can you see it? Oh yeah. Alright, so don't forget, this is a variety talk show. It's your variety talk show called The Crackadown.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't you just want to hug Nova and say go doo-doo? But you know, she's a strong girl. She came in this morning, she's like, nah, Kim, I'm fine. I'm like, And when I got the flu, it's like I'm dying. Because I don't get sick often. But when I do, it's like I'm gonna die. It feels like everything is just draining.
It's going down.
And I'm an energy bunny, so when I get sick and it's once in a blue moon, I can actually tell you I had the flu 4 times in my entire life.
Wow.
And I'm 35 proudly, by the way. I don't get ill, but when I do, game over.
Wow.
It's like you'll swear she doesn't have the flu. She needs to go to hospital. I can't get out of the bed. All right, as we start the show this morning, coming in on YouTube, we got Mr. Alan Morgan. Morning.
Good morning.
He says good morning to everybody. For those of you who just joined us and are watching the show for the very first time, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay. All right. So. I'm looking kind of formal today, you know that?
Yeah, you're looking beautiful for the Monday morning.
Thanks. You know what, guys? After we do our show, we got other work to do outside. It's not just us coming here and sitting in front of a camera, talking to you guys. No. It's not that. I actually have to eat, so I have a paying job. Yeah, so, yeah, I'll be going to work a bit later.
Wow.
Yeah. So, everybody had a good weekend. Everybody did something. Now, can I say this? Those non-Hindu people out there, how was your weekend? Because I know what every other Hindu is doing out there. Especially if you're following the whole Patasi fasting.
Yes.
Yeah. I know you guys didn't go anywhere. Unless it was family or people that were fasting as well. You went visiting or like, okay. Today was, sorry, not today. Yesterday, I took your hubby and my hubby because they wanted to see their family.
Oh, okay.
So reuniting was happening on a Sunday. So I got a shout out to, I'll say the Morgans and the Poonans and the Muntamas. Hello. It felt like I was doing God's work yesterday.
Wow.
Because these people haven't seen each other in years. And we're
Wow.
talking not small 1-2 years, like
Like
10,
years.
over 10 I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Morgan. Let us know how many years has it been since you've seen your family. And you know what was so awesome is that everybody is going through the same thing at the same time. So you're not alone.
Yes.
So like for example, if me and Mr. Morgan were going through financial problems, we're all going through a certain stage at the same time.
Okay.
So we're not alone in it. We're all like, like supporting each other.
Yeah,
It was a
each
nice
other's
thing.
backs.
Yeah. So for those of you want to interact with us in the studio, please do. You know how to do it. And this is going to be a cool show. Now, if you think about it, when we finished off the show on Saturday,
Yeah.
we were talking about the risks you've been taking, things that you're afraid of, and we ended up having a really good show because many people have interacted with us. And I noticed on the weekends, the people who work that can't watch the show this morning interacted with us
Wow.
and shared with us everything. I mean, you remember the Saturday show was
Yes.
more busier than our weekdays. So looking at the topics of conversation that we had on Saturday, we're gonna actually continue from that. And there's things that happen in life, as I've seen this weekend. People had life-changing moments. People you saw as a party and will realize they want to take that spiritual path. And I've noticed my in-laws, my in-laws
yes.
to be, my in-laws to be came from certain lifestyles, and when you take that spiritual path, it's amazing how all of the nonsense that you do comes to a stop.
It comes to an end.
Yeah. So I'm very proud to meet different types of family, different types of people. And as we're talking about family, we got Salochna Naiker. A very good morning.
Good morning, Auntie Saloch.
Morning, no. You're calling her Auntie Salochna, like what, couple years older than you?
13.
No, man.
Oh,
She told me she's my age. 34. Or
35.
35.
I don't know. So I don't know that I
Salochna,
answered.
you said you were like a year younger than me. Okay, but anyway, I know you said age group because she told me obviously I can't call her auntie. She's my age. Know what I mean?
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
And I don't like judging people's looks because I sometimes get it wrong. Someone can look young and be 50, and someone can be young
And be-
36. Thank you so much. Vinayaka comes in on YouTube. She's giving us her age. Thank you. You see, I can't call her auntie. You can't call her auntie. You 28.
So what?
No, man. It's just a couple years.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But is it? Are you calling her Salochna? How long do you know Salochna? Is it a while?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite some time. So that Auntie Salochna is in you.
Yeah, I
You
can't
can't
call
get rid
her.
of it.
No, it's because I can't call her Saloch. It doesn't seem right for me.
It feels different. Okay.
She's not my age. She's
Okay.
older than me. So I'm like, okay, let me
Okay, when I
write
open up the shop, I'm gonna go, I'm Auntie Kimera. Alright. Okay, she's what?
She's elder than me, so
Yeah.
I respect her. So I'm like, okay, Auntie Saloch.
Salochna, she respects you a hell of a lot, honey. Alright, so Salochna, if you just joined us and you missed the topic of conversation this morning, can you tell us, because we were talking about meeting family, people changing their paths, and on Saturday, we continue from that show, we were speaking about things that Zenovia is afraid of, what the viewers were afraid of, and as well as risks we've taken in life. Now, we're moving on to life-changing pieces of advice. On that note, can you tell me about the most life-changing piece of advice you've ever heard from a friend or wherever you heard it? What was the most life-changing advice?
Going out with my man.
Going out with your man. Was that advice?
Yeah. In hearing
Yes.
by other people, because I was not sure first, and I was like,
Oh, you were getting advice about going out with your current man or just a man?
the partner that I am with
You were-
now,
so
yes.
So you got good
They
advice.
got
on
to
that.
try, they still like, that time I didn't have a party, like, Novi, this is a nice guy, try on.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I don't want a guy, I'm fine where I am. They're like,
Yeah.
you cannot stay alone, you are going
Yeah.
to die alone. I'm like, no. I don't want it. Like, just give it a time. If you don't like it, you know what to do. Sit
Test the
back
waters.
and relax.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let me just take a try. And then
Look
see
at
where
you
it-
now, living with
Yes.
him. Alright, we've got Asha Punan. Good morning! Hello! How are you? It's so nice to see family coming in on the YouTube channel. She says, Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Okay, so welcome to the show. I love this. You see, people who support each other. Asha, if you missed the beginning of the show, I was just telling people how supportive everybody is in your family and how loving it was. I had a blast. I had a weekend as if I went to Mauritius, so thank you. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Okay, so on that note, Asha, if you're also still there and you're listening to the show, so tell us about your most life-changing piece of advice that you've ever heard. All right, just keep it right there. As you guys are typing those messages, let's take a quick break. We'll come back straight after this.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep going no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up and tackle the big things and the little things that matter. For the ones making sacrifices, standing guard, and standing on the front lines, we're grateful for all you do, and we're always here to help you do it. For the ones who get it done.
Welcome back, everybody. If you just joined us, you are live with us on Acceptable TV. Yeah. I'm just feeling better now. This is the Cracking This is the Cracking Show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host, and by my side.
Hello, everybody.
It's not Moodley, everyone. All right, so getting back to it, as we before we cut to commercial, we're talking about life-changing advice. For those of you who are watching the show, please do interact with us in studio today, as we're talking about life-changing advice. And would you believe a person didn't tell me this? I forgot the author. I saw it on a big billboard. Mind you, while I was coming back from club, the sun was about to rise. You know, that time of the morning. And I was young. Guess what it is? And it's on my Facebook profile. Listen, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change.
Wow.
It's all over my bios.
Wow.
Whether it be Facebook or my LinkedIn profile. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just think about it, guys. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. It's basically saying everything is what you make of it.
Yes.
So
you must make.
Let's say you go to a party and you were disappointed. It doesn't look the way you were. You dressed up and then now it's looking. It's what you make of it.
That's so true.
Change the way you look at it. You can say, me, I'm in Sentence Recreation Center.
Now I need to make it
Let me be.
my happiness.
Yeah. Happiness comes from here. You make yourself happy. Don't stand by God and go, I pray for happiness. You can't pray for it. You have to, it comes from within. You know? I say to God, a lot of people are like, no, I'm not happy. I'm like, oh, shame, that's sad, eh? You can't feel, you have to, it's up to you what you do with yourself. Like, you'll notice, anywhere I go, I make the best of it. And that is why I'm so bubbly all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. I can go there with a jaw in a sewer, guys. How's that? Okay, except the smell. Just an example. It can be that bad, but it's what you make of it.
Yes.
True story. Alright, so, how many days left for your fast?
2
days left for the fasting, guys. So you're breaking on Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday morning, you're gonna something to break.
I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just happy that it's coming to an end.
Yes. Is it too strict for you? How was your first time fasting?
It's not really, it wasn't so bad, but I didn't expect it to be so long. So it's fine.
So 30 days felt like 30 years maybe?
It felt like forever.
Guys, she's following the Hinduism's Partasi fast as well as myself. I just said, hey, let's try this. I'm following my hubby's culture. So let's see what happens from there. Guys, we're still waiting for you. We've got Ellen Murugan, Salochna Naika, as well as Salochna Naika again, and Asha Punan. We're waiting for you guys to interact with us in studio today. Life-changing advice that best life-changing advice if you got. Also, I'd like to hear, when people give you bad advice.
Yeah.
You get friends that give you bad advice.
Yeah, you do.
It's true. Can you remember anything the friends told you? You don't want to mention it.
No.
Do you know what bad advice I was given? But this was when I was really young. Say matric.
Yeah.
A friend of mine said to me, you know what? Your current boyfriend, he's just as hot as the brother. You can do both.
Oh, wow.
Not do both, sorry, just a family show. Date both. You can date both. I was like, why? She's like, no, because they're not very smart. I was like, but I don't do such things.
Yeah.
Why would I want 2 weddings? One is enough. You know, you have to handle one partner. For me, that's enough. It's actually too much. You know, having one. I swear to God, for those of you who do cheat, I'm not like insulting you guys. What I'm saying is having more than one partner is work. One is enough. I think that's enough. It's a handful.
Yes, having more than one, it's a lot.
Maintaining one relationship is not an easy job, I believe so. But hey, before we get to that, and Asha Punan, I'm waiting for you guys. So Loshna, if you're still watching, please interact with us in studio. Oh, for those of you who are watching this for the very first time, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Now, as you know, we're all about keeping this show, well, vibey.
Going.
Yeah. We're all about showcasing talent. Now remember, we showcase talent with people that are not popular, with people that don't have the ways and means and the guidance as to, well, promoting their own music and their talent, for that matter. Now, we've got a little something put together for you guys. If you didn't watch any of the shows last week, we've been sent emails to do a repeat of an Elton John and Dua Lipa track. I'm sure you guys know it. It's playing all over the show. And it's called Cold Heart. So today we've got, covering this version, Brett Eltridge. Check him out.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the sin of a linger and temptation strong. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. Oh. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. Oh, this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it. Oh, cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. Oh, come on. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. Oh, this is what I should have said. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought it, but I kept it here. It's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Oh, 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 you and your cold, cold heart.
was a lovely one.
Brett Eltridge, everybody. Brett Eltridge doing a cover version of Elton John and Dua Lipa. Coco.
It was lovely.
Do you know, I didn't know that the lyrics was Cold, Cold Heart. I thought it was Coco Heart. It sounds that way. Well, it does sound like that.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, you get those things where you don't know the name of a track and you can't hear it properly, so you sing it a certain way for many years.
Or you're singing the way the original song is. I
Right?
thought that's the original song and I was like, no,
Yeah.
it's not.
And
it's
then,
a remix.
right?
And I was like, okay, let's.
And then you realize years later you sang the wrong lyrics.
Yes.
For many years, and you remember a moment where you were, with your family,
And
having a drink or two, singing the wrong
I
words.
was like, and then what happened? And you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't listen first.
It happens. Hope you guys enjoy that. When we come back, we've got Sloshna coming back in on YouTube. But don't go anywhere. We'll come back straight after this commercial break.
The ultimate accessory, the latest shiny thing, mesmerized. Trying to keep up, but never getting ahead in an endless cycle of spending. In this world of constant upgrades, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Happy Monday!
It's a Blue Monday, everybody.
Doesn't sound right. Happy Monday.
You must say it's a Blue Monday because not everybody.
But she's got a smile on her face, so it's strange to listen to her. It's a Blue Monday! No. Welcome back, everybody. If you just joined us, you are live with us on Actionable TV. Yeah. This is the Crack It Down show about South Kimera, Heeralal. As your host, and by my side, Zenovia Moodley. Now remember, if you want to interact with us in studio today, you can contact us with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. If you're watching this through YouTube or DTV Live or Twitch TV, whichever platform you're watching us through, guess what? You can comment just at the bottom of the screen. Now, if you didn't do this already, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Yeah. Alright, so getting back to topic of conversation, as we have quite a few people watching the show this morning, and we were talking about life-changing pieces of advice that you've ever heard. Good and bad, please. Yeah, some people give bad advice, say, even if they're your friends, it's like, you're encouraging me to do wrong.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You get those friends.
Yeah.
That can do it.
Alright, so we've got Sloshna Naika coming in on YouTube. She says, I believe if a person is going through a bad patch and has to come to me for advice, I must try and uplift them, not put them down. And be positive. As you said, it's what you make of it. True story, Sloshna. Thanks for your comment and your interaction with us. So, Sloshna, thank you so much. But I want to know, I know I love what you do. You actually try to uplift them. Have you ever been given bad or good advice? Some people give some advice. I'm telling you. Some. Yeah, let's not be nasty, some. Alright. So, are there any things you want to share with us? Bad advice? Come on, I know you got a few. You don't have to say their name if they gave you bad advice.
No.
Never ever? Friends? No. A sister?
No.
A mother? A father?
Okay, my mother, no.
Yeah, never ever.
Only if I done something wrong. It's like, it's wrong what you did. I'm like,
but you didn't feel it was wrong?
no, I was like, it's wrong what you did. No, I'm like, Ma.
Maybe she meant morally and you were a kid.
Yeah, I was like, Ma, what you shouting and screaming for? Listen first. Or maybe if I went to do something, it's like, I sent you for bread, you come with the wrong thing.
Yeah.
What will you say? Listen, are you not listening to me?
The ones
Sorry.
The ones I said to shop to buy tomatoes, I came with potatoes. I don't know what was in my head.
It happens to me also. It happens to me once again, and it's like, Papi, I sent you for dust, you came with dust. I was like, huh?
You weren't thinking, or maybe your mind wasn't there. Or you do something so often that maybe he told you yesterday to buy this and you bought it today. It can happen.
Yes.
When you mix up things in your mind. Alright, now, by the way, if anybody's celebrating your birthday, can you happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Anonymous. Happy birthday to you. There's so many different
if anyone is celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you guys.
And congratulations, you've made it this far. Not everybody lasts so long, especially after the COVID thing. You
That's
realize,
so true.
what am I living with? No. That happens. And you know what? If you're still together, be very honored and happy and proud. And give yourself a tap on the shoulder. I'm giving you a round of applause. Because, being in someone's face and still loving them after all that, you're strong. You're strong.
Yes.
All right. So, talking about the different types of topics of conversation this morning, we were talking about your life-changing pieces of advice. And on that, now, life is about also being happy, not just being financially stable, having everything in order. There's things that make you most happy, whether it's pricey or not. Like my hobbies, I'm not gonna lie, my hobbies are expensive. Things like, I'm an extreme girl. By the way, guys, I'm an adrenaline junkie, for those of you who don't know me. I love things like bungee jumping, skydiving, deep sea walking, racing. Legally, I don't do that illegal, right? Now, looking at that in life, what makes you, right, and you, most happy in your life? What? Can I please leave out your husband? Besides him, I'm talking about you now. What usually makes you the most happy? Your family.
Yes.
So your family, I know she's a family girl because she doesn't go out, she doesn't do other things like normal people. They run away from their families to go hang out with buddies outside or go to the next, concert or party or whatever.
Or even if, pardon me, even if I'm going, like, I don't have friends, and that's the only friend I have now is you. I don't have friends.
Yeah.
Since I hate Ellen, I don't go out with friends. I'd rather sit alone. I love to be with my family. Yeah. Or maybe my sister will go out and she's like, get ready, let's go out. And I'm like, not ready. She's like, get ready, let's go. And I'm like, okay, fine, then I'll go. But for that, it's a no for me.
Alright. So,
I love my family.
Alright, Asha, Saloshna, and Ellen, can you please interact with us in studio today and let me know, when are you most happy? Guess what happened? Can I share mine? Please. Guys, whenever I get sad, I'm telling you what I do if my mood changes. Now, when I wake up in the morning, yes, okay, fine. Firstly, I put God first and I pray. Yeah. But anything can happen. Even if someone passes away and you feel that, that emptiness or that little bit of sadness, or say if I go to a friend, have a fight with them, or anything negative. My go-to place is called Disney Channel 303 on DSTV.
Wow.
You notice when you walk in the house,
every day you're watching Disney Channel.
Do you know the channel uplifts me? You got your Hannah Montanas. Tell me I'm lying.
Yes.
It won't uplift your spirits just a little.
Yeah.
Because it's comedy and
it's everything.
You're a family person, right? And I like her because you get the best of both worlds.
And Troy, High School Musical. Yeah. I love it.
He's a handsome child.
Yeah. And the girl is beautiful.
And the story behind
it. Yes.
Yeah. And the dancing. So she likes musicals, I see.
And I like to dance.
You like to dance?
Yes.
Nice. Now, talk to us, Salosha and Asha. We're talking about what makes you the most happy. Ellen Morgan, are you watching the show? Talk to us. What makes a person most happy? Oh, do you like magic shows?
Yes.
Does it fascinate you?
Not really.
No. Not at all?
No.
Okay.
Unless I'm going there and I'll be like, wow, I saw this, amazed me. I've never seen things like this, but...
Yeah?
Well, I don't know. If I'm in the area and they're doing those, I'll be like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll try to go somewhere there.
Yeah. Okay, so if you saw, I don't know if you saw that trick on TV where they they take a person from the audience,
yes,
right, and they put them in a box.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, and then they put a sword in the box, and then they even split the box apart as if the body split in half.
Yeah.
And then they show you the body parts because they got doors on the side. For the
I know. Yes, I know that.
And when they put it together, the body comes out. That's an illusion. I still don't know how they do that. I want to know.
Even though they done with the dogs, where you put a rope, they put a fire, and they tell the dog to jump, and I'm like, the dog burn.
Oh, man.
No.
And they're well trained, eh?
Very well trained.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, talking about magic, if you like magic tricks, magic shows, if you haven't watched this already, here's it coming up. It's about this dude doing something that's magical. I don't know if you're going to get the gist behind it or how he created this illusion, but have a look at what he has to do.
amazing.
That's near, I think, Arena Spa or something like that. I'm not sure which area in Dublin that is, but wow. Okay, for those of you who like magic, talk to us. But as we were talking about what makes you happy earlier on in the show, we've got Sulochana and Aika coming in saying, shopping makes her happy. Okay, you know, I think shopping makes everyone happy. Men, women, children, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
It makes me too. That is something.
Who doesn't like
to
nice
do.
things? Ah, Sulochana!
Not only if I get the chocolate, then I'll be happy.
You know they cost money, right? Everything. That's an expensive happiness you got there, girl. All right. Sulochana, on that note of shopping make you happy, tell us, is there anything like, just pretend you had a bad patch in life. What could make you happy without finances? That's a nice one. I want to know from you guys. But as we looked at the magic show, guys, do you know how he did that? Did you figure it out how the guy did that magic trick in Durban? The one you just watched?
No.
No. Okay, you know what Alan Morgan told me? He says there's something there that's on the leg. Like, you know how you get those plaque
Yeah,
days?
those magnets.
Yeah. But the weight? How do you hold the weight up?
I don't know.
You see?
I thought they had magnets under the feet, that's why they can stand. And I was like, staring at this, I was like, okay.
And now, it reminds me of how Michael Jackson, when he, when he's dancing,
Yes.
and he goes so close to the floor with his whole body and picks it back up. That's still a mystery to me. Now he's gone. The king of pop died. And I'm like, how's he doing that? I want to know, because you know I'm fairly a good dancer and I like learning, but you know you watch each other, you watch things and you learn and
Yeah, and we're like, I'm also gonna do that. I want to try it in my mother and I'm do it.
or you take the same styles and you do it, try to do it better and master it. And now when I'm looking at Michael Jackson, I'm like, how do you better that? You can't.
The moonwalk. People is doing the moonwalk when it just came out. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. So and I was like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
All right, Sulochana coming in on YouTube. She says, spending time with my family. Oh, she's just like you. That, you know, family, you can't put a price on family.
Yes.
I mean, when you down and out and you don't even have a 1 rand in your purse or 50 cents, you know, they're there for you.
That's so true.
Yeah, and
That's so
they
true.
look after you. Like
That is why they call it family.
yeah, that's what family is. By the way, guys, if you all didn't know, but blood doesn't make you family.
That's so true.
Nobody's becoming like my family. I'm always in the house. She's always in my house. But it's just a matter of being there for each other and supporting each other. So just shout out again to Sulochana Naika and her family. You guys are awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, we had a nice magic trick and magic show. But you know what, guys? Let's take a little break. We'll come back straight after this. Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. If you just joined us, you're all live with us on X&Vote TV. Yeah. This is the Crack It Down show with myself,
Your
Kimera,
show.
Heeralal, as your host, and by my side, Zenovia Moodley. All right, so as we cut to commercial, we're talking about things that make you happy, or the best advice you've ever heard, and things that make you happy that don't cost money. All right, and it's basically we're talking about life-changing. Can we just say we're talking about variety? everything as a whole. If you want to share something, if you're sitting at home and you're going through a breakup, just drop us a message at the bottom of your screen. You can contact us, or you can use all the contact details right there at the bottom right of your screen, which flows there and moves throughout the entire show. And if you're watching this for the first time, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right. So getting back into it, did you see this, guys? I went to Bakerton to visit my in-laws' family, and I went to go fill petrol yesterday. So you know what? It's not payday, so my wallet is empty. So hubby decides, okay, he made a couple of bucks. Here's 100 rand to put petrol in your car.
Oh wow!
Right? So I go and I'm like, you gave me $100, but it didn't pick the you get your K's on your clock. It's from one. I had 100 left on my clock. It only put 30 K's with 100 rand.
Wow.
I should have walked. I should have got a bicycle. So guys, talking about petrol and how it's going up, I just want to share with you. So what's your thoughts on petrol? Is that why you walk, or you just walk because you like walking?
Sometimes I like walking, but if I need to go far out then you have to put petrol. But guys, petrol is going expensive.
I think, since I want to be fit and firm the thighs and the buttocks, I want to get rollerblades.
Yeah, you can skate all over.
Yeah. Or even a scooter, because you're using your legs and your arms a lot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so, but bicycle sounds good. A BMX bike or the mountain bike, they've got brakes, so it's easier to control and there's less effort, especially if you want to, roll far.
Yeah. Or if you want to be back place fast.
Yeah. So talking about that this morning now, guys, please listen carefully. As of the end of, they say 13th October. What's the date today, guys? Do you know the date today? Alright, it's the 17th of October. So as of the 13th, if you all didn't know, South African fuel prices look set for the big jump across the board and come first Wednesday of November.
Wow.
Okay, so come first Wednesday of November. Just remember, I got this from Business Tech, guys. So Business Tech reported that mid-month price data from the Central Energy Fund, known as the CEF, actually shows that the motorists can expect a price hike of at least 38 cents per litre. Ooh. I usually give things a round of applause, not now. So 38 cents extra per litre, and that means R1.54 per litre for diesel next month.
Wow.
Get a bike. I'm telling you, get a bike. A walk. No, he walks. With the slouch, like, clack, clack, clack. I can hear it from up the road when she's coming to the studio. Guys, 34 cents. 38 cents it's going up. And that's the first Wednesday of November. For those of you who do drive around. So I know you drive. Girl, what we going to do about this? I found out about these people who actually sell fuel, like, behind the scenes.
Yes.
I'm not going to mention it. But there's a reason why there's corruption in this country. You're forcing me to go back door because the prices are too high.
Yes.
No, seriously. It's hectic. On a serious note, this is terrible. Alright, so keeping you guys excited and trying to keep your energy up on this beautiful Monday morning. We still got talent again! Yeah! For those of you who can capture your talent on a camera and you want us to submit it live on Attenville TV for you, contact us on mail at attenvillefm.co.za. Anything, it doesn't have to be only singing. I noticed there's only singing coming through and dancing.
Yes.
Listen, if you can do weird things, people have unimportant things. People can juggle. What can you do? Okay, besides if you're going to a circus. Juggling is a skill, yes, but
or playing cards.
Playing cards too, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so talking about your talents this morning, we've got now you know that song by Katy Perry, Raw?
Yes.
No, I love that song, by the way. Now the lovely Andy Case here that you guys got to see on the Saturday show. She did a cover version of the Katy Perry Raw. Check it out.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice and let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now.
Money with a cover version of Raw. That you guys know the Katy Perry song called Raw. That was Andy Case who just covering the Raw track, and wow.
I got the eyes of a tiger, fire, running in the cause I am a champion.
I can't pretend. My mom always would tell me, please keep your day job, child. Alright, if you want to showcase your talent just like Andy Case has done, please do drop us an email on mail@attenbellfm.co.za. There's the address right there. If you miss it throughout the show, it will always be at the bottom right of your screen. And contact us. If you got a good phone, a smartphone, capture it on camera, drop us the email. And if we tweak it a little bit, just forgive us, as we want it to be TV quality. And we'll show it to the globe. We are international. Yeah. All right.
Yo, cracker dog.
Hope you guys enjoy the song now, but we're going to come back straight after this commercial break.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, because you're mine. Because you're mine.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
You're live with us on Attenbell TV. Yeah. So if you just joined us, this is the Crack It Down Show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. By my side, Zenovia.
Hello.
That's it. Interact with us in studio today. There's the contact details right there. And if you're watching this for the first time, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. All right. Now, as you're noticing, there's a lot of adverts on our show.
Yes.
Now, if you have a business, no matter what business, it can be a small business, even if you're in your house baking, making pickles, doesn't matter. It's still a business. Now, if you want to advertise for your company, you can do so on Attenbell TV. Drop us an email or a WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. WhatsApp number, if you didn't catch that, 074-660-5829. If you want to drop us an email on mail@attenbellfm.co.za, it's there. It's there for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you missed the show, just go back and press the link and watch it over and over again. All right. So as we were talking about, before we spoke about petrol prices, sorry, I had to report the news because that's what kills me. And I got a bit of a backup here for you guys. I hope you guys know this, right? Now, just remember, there's a risk, and if you didn't know, throughout the countries, throughout South Africa, if you don't know where you're watching us from, there's a risk of fuel shortages in the country. That is why your price is hiking like that. Now, I want you guys to know we are facing fuel shortages, especially now when it comes to November, December time. If I were you, get a bike. I like a mountain bike, BMX to be precise.
Wow.
Yeah, black.
I like my legs.
She likes her legs. That's why she's fit, guys. I started traveling with work, and that made me lazy.
Okay.
Plane and car. So where's the walking? Okay, you walk in the airport, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, you get me. So it's kind of you know how life gets you. You just gotta be strong. All right. So talking about fuel prices on a quick one as we get back to our topic of conversation. I gotta tell you, fuel prices. Yeah, it's coming through to you. Okay, so petrol. Who fills up their car at 93? I do. Now, increase of 48 cents per liter. Gotta tell you, petrol 95, increase of 38 cents per liter.
Wow.
Diesel, 0.5% raise. That's increase of 1 rand 54 cents. Oh, shame. Diesel again, 0.5%. This is per liter as well, increase of 1 rand 57. And I gotta tell you, eliminating paraffin, increase of 57 cents per liter. Sorry guys, I'm not even gonna clap for that one. I just felt I needed to tell you guys, wherever you might be, everything's going up. I noticed when petrol and oil goes up, everything in the shop goes up, including my chocolates.
My favorite.
So what do we do with that? Right? Anyway, all right, so we're getting back to the topic of conversation. Things to calm you down after I've just reported to you your petrol's going up, fuel is bad. They say, okay, we've got emails coming in from the health line of South Africa. All right, so check this out. They say tips to calm down. I don't think it's gonna work for me. They say
What
breathe.
calms you down, if I may ask?
Disney.
Oh,
Yes, and I'm
okay.
giving other people tips that don't want to interact with us in studio today, but I can see that they are watching the show.
Okay.
Alright, so check this out. They say breathing is the #1 and most effective technique for reducing anger and anxiety quickly. Okay, a quick shout out to Dr. Scott DeHorty. He's actually, he's also from Philadelphia, but he moved to South Africa and he's helping the helplines in South Africa.
Wow.
Thanks for that. Breathing, you mean like, woosa, that one. Woosa. They say when you rub your ears, I'm not too sure. They say it works.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know, I didn't do that. I was, no, I'm joking. Alright, here's another tip. Firstly, did you know if you admit that you're anxious or angry to the person you're anxious and angry with, it calms you down?
Oh,
Wow, I
wow.
learned something new. Dr. Scott? Yo. So really? Doesn't that make you more vulnerable to the person you're arguing with?
Or more angry. When you see that person, you're like,
Yeah. Okay, let's see what the doctor has to say. So he says, okay, firstly you have to admit that you are anxious or angry, right? And then he says, allow yourself to say that you're anxious or angry. When you label how you're feeling and allow yourself to express it, the anxiety and anger you're experiencing may decrease. I don't believe this.
Wow.
The next time this happens to you, say in an argument or you get into a disagreement with your hubby,
yes.
admit to him that you are anxious or angry, even though you can see. See.
Okay.
Just try and admit it. Let's see if it decreases and see if this doctor's right. Dr. Scott, if you're still watching. Okay. And the last but not least, here's challenging your thoughts. I gotta go with Okay, so challenging your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. This is another way to calm yourself down. Part of being anxious or angry is having irrational thoughts that don't necessarily make sense. Oh yes, when you're angry, you don't think straight.
Yes.
It's just your
It
emotions.
just comes out.
Yeah. So Dr. Scott continues to say that these thoughts are often the worst case scenarios, and you might find yourself caught in the what if cycle. That's why you're angry, because you think you have the worst thing in the situation that you're in. You think you have the most negative thing, and you're hurting yourself mentally. It's not really happening.
Yes. Unless you sit down and read, then you're like, oh, okay, this is what happened, okay.
Dr. Scott, you rock. That's actually quite cool. And he also says, okay, so when you put yourself in the worst case scenarios, which you might find yourself caught in, he says this can cause you to sabotage a lot of things in your life, including your personal relationships. Now, when you experience one of these thoughts, stop and ask yourself these questions, right? You're listening. Is this likely to actually happen? Firstly. Also, is this a rational way to think as a person? Take a walk, okay? Take a walk and say, is this a way to think as a mature adult? You know? And there's another one, has this ever happened to me before? Now look at you. How many years are you with, for example, Ellen?
8.
Stop and think, has this happened in our relationship before? Why is my mind even wandering that way? Maybe you got an influence by a best friend or a cousin or a sister or a brother.
Anybody.
Yeah, you get those negative people who come and put nonsense in here, and it stays in your subconscious, and when you're fighting, it comes out. So dangerous that. But last but not least, what's the worst that can happen? Can I actually handle it? If you actually think your thought is true. Example, Ellen, using it as an example, he cheats on you.
Yes.
And you ask yourself, can you handle that if it happened? Yeah.
No, I won't be handling.
But also, things happen for a reason. Will you put your faith in God if that's where you ask for strength all the time? Will you be able to handle situations? Now, remember, in saying that, things are not so rosy throughout life. So if somebody did cheat on you, you have to be able to handle the negatives as well. Strengthen yourself spiritually, or find people you can also lean on. Also have healthy relationships by being able to live without your partners or your I'm not saying that it's easy. You must be able to find a way to live without your partners. If your children leave home, you need to be able to live without them.
Yes.
Yes. So find a healthy lifestyle, as I'm talking about Dr. Scott from Helpline South Africa. And thank you so much for interacting with us in the show and helping us to grow our show.
Yes.
Yeah, so we need to get healthy. I'm always with my hubby, you know that. Mentally
I'm
healthy.
always with both of them.
Yeah. So you get what I'm saying? We were privately speaking one day how we can't live without our partners. And we have to actually try and make ourselves stronger. Not saying that we don't love them. It's just that we need to be able to do without them.
Do you have space left?
Yes, and stand on your own 2 feet. So even if your kids left home, mummies and daddies, then you sent them off to college and you're seeing them less. So I know you're like, what is he or she doing right now? I miss them. Are they okay?
Oh, what time are they coming?
Did they eat? Trust that you've done a good job and that they know and they're responsible to take care of themselves, and you did a good job. So give yourself a round of applause.
Yes.
Especially if your kid is over 18, I just want to say I'm proud of all of you. For those of you and have let their kids leave home, trust that you've done a good job as a parent. You'll be fine. So I know, but you still got a small one. When he gets to that age, trust that you did a good job and let him go. He'll come home to visit. He'll come for lunch. He'll come spoil you.
Okay.
You know this. All right. As we're coming towards the end of the show, shout out to everybody that did join the show. Thank you all. A very big thank you to Alan Murugan, again, Salosha Maika, Asho Poonen. We love you guys. Thank you guys for joining with us in the show today. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Same time, same place.
Yes.
Yeah. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Zenovia Moodley, have a blessed Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.